Listen, wherever Nintendo's plan is over Palworld, it won't work. Nintendo isn't above Japanese law or American law, and in regards to this lawsuit, not everyone in Japan is on Nintendo's side 100%. Nintendo can't please everyone, and not everyone wants to be pleased by Nintendo, especially in Japan. Which brings us to this video, Game Freak getting hacked. Lots of beta Pokemon from Gen 3 to Gen 6, or maybe even Gen 7. Of course, Nintendo insists they have to take them down off of Twitter, but it was too late. The internet has seen them and they're being posted all over. The internet seeing them is without Nintendo's permission, and Game Freak's secrets have been revealed. There's a lot to go through, so I'm gonna go through my favorites. This is gonna be juicy. What people don't talk about what I find unfair is these two. I'm not sure what to say about the hippo, but I'm pretty sure his colors inspired Snom. But look at the snowman butterfly! We were robbed. 1. We had to wait until Gen 8 to get a bug ice type, but what we got was Frostmoth. 2. It's a butterfly that's also a snowman, and yet it wasn't good enough. To Game Freak, so it got scrapped for no reason. I see that's Beta Absol. Absol's more rocking out a yin yang. Stuff like this is why we need a light type for Pokemon. So Absol can be a dark type and a light type. I don't care what you say, the light type won't be redundant, and it won't be too similar to Fairy. And I don't care if it breaks Travagos' established lore, B, it will be introduced post-terrestrialization. Alright, that's clearly Beta Claydol. Really? Really? You had a peacock all this time, and you thought that wasn't good enough in comparison to Quaquaval? What does Quaquaval have that Meacock doesn't? I know this Pokemon doesn't have an official name, but we gotta call it something. I see what eventually inspired Masquerain. Sort of. There's Beta Sableye, Beta Sharpedo, Beta Electrike, and Beta Manectric. The last two look kinda unchanged. Rayquaza was gonna be a bird, and was gonna be pure fly type. Why did it take us till Gen 5 to get a pure fly type? We should have more pure fly types by now, especially since Gen 5 was never intended. Gen 4 was gonna be the end. Oh yeah, we also have Beta Pelipper, Beta Hariyama, and Beta Tropius. Aw man, I love this concept, a magnet crab. I would have loved to have this in the final game. I know what you're thinking, but we already have the iconic Magnemite, and Magneton just got a Paradox form, but come on, it's a magnet crab. This thing would be great to be pure metal type. Was this Snow Tree meant to be Snover, or did it inspire Snover? We can see that's Beta Shedinja and Beta Skitty, and we can tell that's Beta Huntail and Clamperl. This flower reminds me of the Power Brasilia for some reason, and I know that's Beta Flygon. I guess this is early Beartic? Was this gonna be an early conversion Smoochum? Beta Swablu is looking more cloudy. I know, Beta Breloom. Castform's forms were actually gonna differ, but that would have made them more bland. Ooh, Spiritomb looks like he's seen some things that is just really high. Okay, I take back that Meacock name. This Peacock's name is Kujata. And now I go to Pippa or Piper, aka Evolado, the lottery Pokemon. Essentially, it's Eevee and Ditto fused, because it can evolve into any random Pokemon. Evolado deserves to be in a trio with Eevee and Ditto. This guy is the jewel of the crown. And yes, I'm well aware of the existence of Wallabit, Mudkip's predecessor. Given its white fur, I guess it inspired Scorbunny, but would it be great if all three of Galastars were bunnies? Wallabit would really beat Mudkip's popularity. Coincidentally that Hoen's Water Star was gonna be a rabbit, cause at the time of this recording, I'm making my own Water Bunny starter. But my Water Bunny starter is meant to be the trio with Fennekin and Sprigatito. Wow, this line is better than the Flabebe line. Much better as a grass fairy type. Florges' multiple forms of having different colors was going to be used for Noibat. I doubt this Castaway was meant to be a fossil Pokemon. Still very creative though. Apparently this guy was meant to be a poison type. And I know chameleons are not poisonous, but still, very awesome. Hey, that one looks fantastic. Wait a second, this one was scrapped?
So, you like
scrapping awesome designs?
Do ya? Well, we'll show you, old man! There he is! Go get him!
Why was this Pokemon scrapped? Why? Its feet are high heels! Flamigo was bland and boring. And unoriginal, like a lot of things in Gen 9. Was it because Pokemon X and Y were rushed? Which is also why they couldn't do Pokemon Z? Okay, this was just a surfboard fish. I think the PAL Surf Fence was better. Oh, come on! What was so bad about this one? I would have loved this tiny Beetle in Gen 6. After school, I found just a Beta Mega Evolutions and a bald fur fruit, so we could skip it. Hey, this was actually pretty cute. Among all the food-based Pokemon, this peanut Pokemon would have been a banger. I'm sure Hermes Evolution was worth scrapping the whole thing. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? If it made its way to the final games, it would have been awesome in par with Dinosaur. It's a peanut dinosaur. why this Pokemon got scrapped? What could have been better than— oh, screw you, Aromatisse. I hate you. I hate you for replacing this dino while being ugly. Now this one I understand. Cacturne looks creepy. It's something I would expect to see in Flapjack. It's not like they scrapped awesome designs, right? Right?
What the fuck? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
I don't believe this. Out of everything Game Freak put in Generation 5's quantity, they decided to throw this one out the window. But why? I don't care if it inherently inspired by Excalibur. You cannot scrap incredible designs like this. You are wasting designs, talent, and quality. This is what resulted in Scarlet and Violet becoming lackluster. But now that this is leaked, Scarlet and Violet are even more lackluster. And why did you even scrap this one? Cause it was too much like Meryl? That's no excuse. Black and White were a soft reboot to Gen 1 anyway. The same reason why Zoroark and Zoroark shouldn't have been stripped of their fire type. Oh great, you even made the forces of nature look good at first. And how did you finalize them? You ruined them and made them ugly. I'm not gonna question why Game Freak turned Stunfisk into an electric water type to a ground electric type. What I will question though is why Karrablast and Shelmet couldn't have a branch evolution. Alright, as for Purloin and Liper, why did you make their designs busier? Why? And finally, Meloetta. I love Meloetta's final design overall, but why can't Meloetta have a bug-like clone? I love this beta design, and since Black and White were a soft reboot of Gen 1, Pokemon in Gen 1 look similar to one another, so why can't that apply to Pokemon in Gen 5? And that's my take on the beta leaked Pokemon content. Given Pokemon's Power World lawsuit, I assure you they will fail. How do I know? Simple. Nintendo Japan is making the same mistake as Nintendo of America did when they tried to sue Game Genie. Anti-competitive practices. And for those of you who are trying to defend Nintendo, remember, not all lawsuits are legal. And this could be that kind of lawsuit. Because remember, they filed a lot of patents after Power's release. And Nintendo's killer parent patent was a game mechanic that Pocket Parent invented, before it was patented and before we got Legends Arceus. I'm kinda glad these leaks are out there. It just shows that Game Freak is just wasting designs and taking them for granted. If you enjoyed this video, please give a like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, and stay tuned for more.